How do you know that I'm spiritually gifted? All right. How do you know you're a doctor? How do you know you are gifted as a lawyer? How do you know you are gifted as an engineer? Is it about being gifted or is it about learning? I don't believe anybody is gifted in anything. Okay? Whatever skill, talent that people have, they trained themselves for it. Some trained themselves when they were young, when they were very young. They've been doing it and they became good at it. You now say it's talent, it's gift, it's naturally gifted. Nah, it's about practice. So it's either they were practicing it by themselves or they were in an environment where they saw people practicing it. So they learned by observation and they also learned by practice, by doing it. So that's one thing, okay? There's something called inspiration. So people have inspiration. They are creative. So ideas can come to them. You don't learn ideas or creativity. It's something that you're born with. That's why anybody that copies, you know this person is a copycat. You are trying to copy someone else's work. You're trying to copy someone else's design. You're trying to copy someone else's skills. You can't fake creativity. All right. So there's creativity by inspiration. That's a different case. But when it comes to talent, skills, gift, it is learned. You become perfect in it. You become good in it, exceptional in it through practice. Practice makes perfect. It makes permanence. All right. You become good at something because you've done it over and over and over again. So you can tell, you can make it look good anytime you do it, anytime you perform it. All right. So you desire the spiritual gift you want and you work towards it. What I am today, I was not born with my gift. I desired what I wanted. I desired the spirituality I wanted to be involved in actively. Prophecy, healing, psychic reading, psychic mediumship, talking to dead people, the angelic. So I chose the areas I wanted to see the future, to get names, information about people without asking them. It was a desire. It was a step I took. Just like you go to school to learn how to study a specific career, doctor, lawyer, engineer. So I chose and I developed myself. So I self-taught. I'm self-taught. I taught myself how to do spirituality. All right. So I practice. I did trial and error. So I know, okay, this is a system. This is a technique. Okay, with this technique I can get this. With this technique I can get that. So I began to create my own spiritual principles over time. All right. So you can also learn by studying other people's materials, by reading people's book, listening to their teachings about it, and you also develop your own. Or you can develop your own yourself. It depends if you are born with inspiration. That's why I spoke about inspiration, creativity. All right, creativity, inspiration. All right, but you can learn. There's nothing wrong in going to learn from people. I wanted to do fruit salad business. I learned for months. I went to someone who already had the business. I paid the person. I became a student. I learned every skill in it, and I did my graduation, my certificate from the business under the person tutelage. There's nothing wrong in learning. There's nothing wrong in learning from someone. Growing up, I used to watch different prophets. Prophet TB Joshua. I used to watch Pastor Chris Oyakilome. and other guys. And, seeing them boosted me, gave me motivation, gave me clarity. Oh, okay, all right. You get? So, you don't know if you are spiritually gifted. You choose to develop whatever gift you want to. You want to be good in healing. You want to heal people. You want to be good in psychic reading. You want to be good in prophecy. You want to be good in levitation, teleportation. You want to be good in invulnerability, meaning if someone tries to shoot you, it won't enter. If you shoot me, it cannot enter. It's not mouth. It will not enter. Well, I've done meditation for it. I've done meditation. So if you want to kill me, you want to shoot me, you want to stab me, I cannot die. I've done the meditation. I've generated the energy for it. Just the same way I can prophesy to anybody. I can get information about anybody. I can tell you what will happen in the future, and it will happen according to what I've said. Because I've trained myself, I've practiced, I've become an expert in it. And it was from this revelation you hear me say I'm the commander-in-chief of energy. And because I understand how to use natural energy, you see, I created the word nature prophet. So my titles were created by inspiration, by practice. I did not just wake up one morning and say nature prophet. No, I understood how nature works, how to channel nature energy. I taught myself that field, and I created the title. Okay. So you train for whatever gift you want. There are different types of spiritual gifts, different, wide. But there's a spiritual gift where when you touch object, you can see the history of the people that have honed that object. So this car key now, let's say I'm the owner of the car, right? I decide to sell the car. I sell the car to someone else. Now, if someone touches this key, the person can see that I once owned the car. I once held the key. So they can get information of object, the history of object. That's a spiritual gift. So people can dream of the future. They can dream and get information of things. And there's a higher level where you can bring whatever you see in your dream into the physical realm. So spirituality is very big, very, very, very big. So I'm just, it's stupidity and shallow-mindedness to try to, you want to copy somebody and without sense. The world is big enough. This guy is big enough. There are a lot of spiritual gifts you want to develop yourself. So you can develop yourself in any field you choose. There are many: levitation, walking on water, turning water to wine, to sugar, raising the dead. It's a gift that you can train yourself. So everything you see me do, all my testimonies are there on my YouTube. You can watch my YouTube, my TikTok. But YouTube, you can search and you see the testimony that I've done. Why? I trained myself. So you don't know whether you're gifted or you're not gifted. You train yourself. If anybody says that they were born with a spiritual gift, it's because they were with people that were doing that gift, like observation, or they had inspiration to do the gift. So they just know how to, by inspiration. Creativity, you see? Creativity, inspiration. So there was a time they were practicing. There was a time they were doing it. If you ask proper question and do your history test. So nothing is automatic. You learn. You say, I'm driving. Some people didn't learn how to drive, but they observed people drive. That's how they knew how the car works. Nobody taught them. No, they didn't go to teaching driving school to be taught. Nobody taught them. But you just observe people drive and they knew how to drive. There's no way you can be born with something that you don't know or you're not exposed to. So there must be an exposure somewhere for you to know. Yeah.